Yo, what's up, guys? I've been asked by a lot of people to do a settings video, my sensitivity, my gyro settings, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'll be doing this video today. I want to say thank you to all you guys who've been supporting me since I moved to Apex Mobile, and anyone who's new, welcome. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. So I'm going to show you every setting, like literally every possible thing, my pickup settings, all that stuff. So aim assist off, bolt action, tap to fire, shotgun tap to fire, which is the default. Auto ADS when using a bullet sniper. I'm actually going to turn that off. I didn't even know that was a setting, actually. I don't like that. That's where when you shoot while you're ADS'd, it'll re-ADS you. I forgot to turn that off earlier, but you know, I'll turn it off now. One tap ADS and fire. I don't use that. That's for a certain fire button. Secondary fire button. I don't use the secondary fire button. I just make it invisible and small. You can disable it in your settings, or not settings, but in your control settings for your layout. ADS, I do have mix because there's sometimes that I like to tap it and hold it, and then there's other times that I like to just, you know, hold the tab, you know, basically. Quick throw. I turn quick throw off because that's when you press the nade, it'll automatically throw it, and I do not like that. I like to line up my nade, stuff like that. Gyroscope, I do have gyro always on. Horizontal recoil and vertical recoil. It's default. Pretty sure everything else in here is default. I don't use auto fire. I have to turn that off. I do recommend the quick optic switch, which you can change your scopes with a single tap. I'll show you right here. So this button in the right, you can see it right there. You can quick switch. You don't have to go to your inventory and switch it, you know. You can quick switch. I find that very useful if you're using a R301 or a flatline. You know, some people put a 2 to 4x on it. And when someone's pushing you, you can just throw in the 1x that's in your inventory. It's just so much more easier for close range fights when you're getting pushed quickly, you know. Continuous throwing, that's where it pulls the nade back out, like another nade. So if you throw your arc star and you have a thermite in your inventory, it'll pull that out too, you know. Permanent melee display, I have that off. I just don't like that on. Some people like it on. That's about it. The others are default. Gameplay settings, I have auto open doors on, but you can turn off in the game too. So sometimes I turn it off and on at the same time. You want your ping button on, map radar alert, you want that on. Double tap the screen to ping. I have that turned off. I never used it. Everything else is default. FEP, you want your FOV to be 110. You know, it doesn't look good if it's lower or any lower. You want it as high as you can get. Let's see. I think everything else is default. Auto open chest. What is a chest? I guess a chest would be a crate. I'm not sure what that is. Auto ping enemies. You want the auto ping enemies on because the second you look at an enemy or shoot him, it'll automatically ping it for your enemy. So your team or your teammates. So your teammates are like, oh, where's the guy you're shooting at? You know, it'll automatically ping it, right? Quick ping. You want that on. You want to quick ping enemies, all that stuff. So this is just what is this for? Oh, this is like your stuff when you ping stuff. Like it'll show like I have all that default. All of it's default. Yeah, everything's default. Display settings, I use Ultra HD and extremely high, and then I use soft. Everything else is default, I'm pretty sure. Don't think there's anything else in there. Sound settings, that's whatever you like to, you know, use as your sound. Sensitivity, I have fixed speed. I have my sensitivity acceleration 100%. Let's see what else. I have custom, of course, you know, for my aim down sights to 50%. 50% on both. TPP. I don't do TPP, but it's just how it is. I just have it there. My ADS is pretty low compared to most people. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have high ADS, but that's just preference because some people like it really fast, some people like it slower. I prefer more of like a slower type. So you can see all those. That's my camera sensitivity. And these are my nades. I have mine at 250%, but my ults are at 210%. I usually try to get it as fast as my just the regular aim down sight, stuff like that. But my firing sensitivity is all 1%. I have everything at 1% because it's how I play. I'll show you guys what that does in a second. Here are my gyroscope settings. I have 100% on my ADS. My 1x scopes are 70%. My 2x scopes, 50%. 3x, 35%. 4x, 20%. My 6x scope is 13%. And then my 10 is 8% and my 8 is 10%. So it just slowly goes down. I have all my firing and my viewing sensitivity is the exact same. I don't like how when I start shooting the sensitivity changes, it just throws me off. So I have it all the exact same sensitivities. That's just a personal preference. Some people play better when it's not like that, when it's a different sensitivity. But that's just how I play. So I play on the left control mode. Here's my layout. Shoot button top right. I play 4-finger claw. So with my right index finger, I use my shoot button, my ult. That's about it that I use for that. For my thumb, I use everything on the right side that's not my shoot button and my ult. So for my ADS, I use my thumb. For my jump, I use my thumb. For my reload, I use my thumb. Open doors, throw nades, change my scope, ping, any of that stuff. My looting, I loot with my right thumb too, so my right thumb's a majority of my stuff. So my left index finger is a jump or a crouch, and then I use my tactical ability is also on my right finger. I do press the map with my right finger as well, but I also do it with my left thumb as well sometimes too. Yeah. I also like to stack my guns on top of each other so it's easier to click. I can click it with one finger, which is my thumb. All that stuff close to each other so I can do it quickly. I like all my stuff very low, transparency. Just because it's easier to see enemies around if, they're around you. It's because some people have their transparency all the way up, and then I can see times that it'll block out an enemy that they could have seen if the transparency was low. Battle feedback. I'm pretty sure this is just yeah, you want this on. Honestly, you want it where it shows the armor and stuff like that. You want stacking. I actually haven't changed this, but you want your numbers to be stacking, so that way you can see the exact amount of damage that you did to an enemy, right? So you don't want it where it's just floating, where it shows 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, because then you don't, unless you're really good at math, you don't know the exact damage you did to a guy. And, calling out that, oh, I did 180 damage to him when he has red shield, he's only 20 HP left, So that's you want those on. Pickup settings, I'm pretty sure everything's default except my shield batteries. I have my shield batteries at 6, because you want a lot of shield batteries if you're playing in comp, stuff like that. I do have my nades auto pickup. I'm actually going to drop 1 frag nade and pick up arc stars, 3 arc stars. I like to carry a lot of nades because nades are really good in this game. If you're pushing a team in a building, you're really just going to throw your nades in there, and at that point you just push. I do have auto pick bone, all that stuff. That's about it. Language, all that stuff. So that's about it. But for practicing, because people ask if I practice too, I do come into the training room, and what I do is I literally just go into the training room. I get a 2x or a 3x, and I get a purple mag on a 301. You can have any scope you want, but or any gun you want. The flatline's a good practice, but I just come to the top and just shoot. Practice recoil. I just strafe for the top, all the way to the top. Reloading. It's just depends on what scope you want. I prefer the 2x, but I will take a 3x sometimes. My 3x recoil isn't that good. Reloading. Yeah, so you literally just come do this. Reloading. You can also get a 2x. You can also just go no scope. Reloading. So sometimes I go no scope. Reloading. It just helps yourself practice. You can pick up a flatline too. Oh, missed it. Okay. Pick up a flatline any. You can crouch, stand up, whatever. I strafe left or right when I control my recoil, so it's just on you and how you want to control your recoil, stuff like that. Oh, what I was saying earlier, in my settings, let me pull it up. It's in my sensitivity. So this, ADS, is when I'm shooting, I cannot swipe with my finger. My finger will not swipe. I can only control with gyro. Right? So I'm controlling all this with just gyro. So that's how I control gyro. So some people ask how I control spray circling. This is with no attachments, it just depends on you. Some people don't use gyro only, but I do use gyro only. Oh, that was a bad spray. But yeah, I do use gyro only for controlling recoil. So that'll be all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Appreciate all you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you watched the entire video. And yeah, again, thank you guys for watching my videos. For those who came from PUBG Mobile, from my old following, I appreciate you guys, and hope you guys enjoy the game. The global launch for the game will be in about 2 months, so everyone will get to play then without having to download a VPN, all that stuff. So, yeah, I hope to see more people then. Appreciate all you guys. I will be trying to put out more videos. I've been slacking a little bit of my videos, so I'll be trying to put out a video like every day. I try to stream every day. I'm going to try to start streaming every day on Trovo and stuff like that. I'm probably not going to stream on YouTube, but I will definitely stream on Trovo and, yeah, Trovo probably. Just Trovo only, because Trovo just benefits me so much for streaming. I'm going to try to keep YouTube only videos, stuff like that. But, yeah, make sure to have a good day. Y'all just have a good day. Peace. Appreciate you guys.